Hey dreamers, Tola here on December 26th, Friday, 2014. Hey, thanks for joining us, and we're going to keep with our theme from last week. It's Fitness Friday, so we're going to keep with that holiday fitness tips and show you how not to gain weight during this holiday time. Yeah, there's a book coming out called Cut the Crap. We're going to talk about that and what to do to engage in a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, anybody can do it. But first, let's get started with some celebrity shout-outs, shall we? We're going back to Texas to the president, President George H.W. Bush. Ooh, got that right this time. Yeah, he remains in great condition. Way to go. He was hospitalized, as you know, the other day, shortness of breath, but he's doing great. So, hey, Merry Christmas to the president and his family, and way to go. And let's move over to Justin Bieber. You know, the Biebs. He bought himself a jet, a G6 jet to the tune of $60 million for Christmas. Hey, way to go. White leather seats. It's got a lounge. It's got couches. I mean, it sounds like he's going to rock it in the Mile High Club, and he's going to set a whole new standard for the luxury hot box. Go look it up. And on that note, let's move around the globe for the latest news. For this first one, we're calling Vacation Smaycation. What are we talking about? We're going over to Russia. President Vladimir Putin canceled holiday vacations for his government. Yeah, he said various structures cannot afford these extensive holidays. You know what I'm talking about. What's he talking about? The ruble. It's getting all beat up. Inflation is high. Hey, Russia's having a rough time of it. No worries, guys. You need a little bit of help. Come to California. Go meet up with our homeless guy, Thomas. Maybe he'll give you some food. Yeah, second story we're calling Hackers Gone Wild. Did you guys hear about this? Christmas Day, one of the biggest days for online gamers, right? Xbox, Sony's PlayStation. Well, guess what? They've been hacked again. The Lizard Squad took responsibility, and then the Finest jumped in there as a counterattack to kind of hack it out. I don't know what the hell is going on, guys. If you need something to do, you nerds out there, why don't you clean your room or go work out or something? Forget about all this hacking nonsense. Anyway, let's move on to our final story called Brotherly Love. Yeah, we're going over to the city of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia. Way to go. Police officers delivering a baby on the L train. Awesome. The Market Frankfurt L, know it well, coming into Center City at 15th Street. They delivered a baby. Awesome. And when they asked the mom, what are you going to name the baby? She said, Joel. They said, why? She said, I loved Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Mornay on the train in the movie Risky Business. All right, let's go right over to the get your shit together word. Well, today, just like we did on Wednesday, it's a reversal of fortune. It's a twist of fate. We're going with the get your shit together word for someone who really has their shit together. So we're giving this award not because he has to get his shit together, because he already has. What are we talking about? This is an attorney in Portland, Oregon. Did you hear about this? Who came up with $983 for a gentleman sitting in court. Conley Castor was sitting there, right? He stole a truck. He paid $200 for a truck and resold it for $275. So he makes $75 on this deal. Gets caught. Goes to court. Well, guess what? The judge says, come up with $983 to pay the truck owner, and we'll get you off with a misdemeanor. If not, it's a felony. Well, there's an attorney, Colin Murphy, sitting in the back. He hears all this. The guy doesn't have the money, so guess what? He writes the check for $983. I mean, way to go. Talk about getting your shit together. I mean, you have your shit together, and you did a great thing for this gentleman. So, hey, way to go on getting your shit together over there, having your shit together. Colin Murphy for coming up with the money. And on that note, let's go over to Fitness Friday, shall we? Because, hey, what are we talking about? We're talking about not gaining weight during the holidays because it's easy to do so. There's a new book coming out called Cut the Crap by this no-nonsense diet guru, whatever that means, Ruth Field. I mean, don't know who she is, but she wrote a book. But here's what she says, and I'm going to agree with her on a couple and disagree on one. She says, the first step for anyone wanting to lose weight is to acknowledge that they are fat because of lifestyle choices, not because of their family, genes, or their job. Well, that's really good. I believe that. Lifestyle choices are going to make you large, choosing the wrong things. And secondly, she says, the reason you are fat is you eat too much crap and you don't move enough. I mean, that's obvious. I talk about that all the time. You got to keep moving. First of all, you have to find something you love to do in the fitness arena and do it every day. I mean, I've been saying that forever. Got to work out every single day, whether it's jog, swim, bike, yoga. It doesn't really matter. You have to do something to engage in physical activity on a daily basis. basis. That's for certain. Okay. Secondly, you got to watch what you eat. Everybody knows sugar, salt, processed foods. I mean, that's obvious. It's kind of interesting how it's so simple that it's so difficult. But here's what I disagree with this woman here. She says, if your New Year's resolution is to lose weight and you plan to do it with a fad diet, you're doomed to fail. I disagree with that. You can lose weight with a fad diet. I mean, I go 1 or 2 days without eating food just to lose weight. You can lose weight with a fad diet. The key is keeping that weight off. The only way to do that is to use that scale. Regulate yourself with a scale. Maybe go with a fad diet to lose the weight, but you got to come up with a good lifestyle here, folks. You got to make the good choices thereafter. So you can get there with a fad diet, but keeping yourself there, that's the tricky part. Well, I hope you enjoyed it today. That's our show. I'm Rich Tola, and remember, dreams do come true. But hey, what do I know?